Welcome to July 2019. This is an extraordinary month for you. You have a total solar eclipse in the area of your destiny in the world, your reputation in the world, your status in the world, your outward contribution to society, your resume. And it is new beginnings for you, new growth opportunities, emotional satisfaction. It's time for you to focus on your career goals, what you would like to see happen here in July, August, and going forward. And you don't want to look back at this time where you didn't go for your heart's desire. If there's something that you deeply desire, you want to go for it this month. You don't want to look back and go, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know how we can do that? Seize the day. That's the message I have for you in here, is in July, seize the day that you've got this. And Mars has entered Leo on the 1st, and Mercury is in Leo. So you can be very creative this month in your communication, in your dialogue with other people, and your group activities, your friends. This is a good time for you to reach out with your groups, with your friends. And for some of you, if you're finding that the tribe isn't doing for you, go get a new tribe. Make a new friend and get a pet. They don't argue. And you have a guardian angel sitting on your shoulder, protecting you, empowering you to go forth. So make sure you're listening to the positive inner voice that comes your way. So, if you find yourself, going into the self-critical, that's not your guardian angel. That's the negative ego. Now, we all have an ego, and having a healthy ego is very important. But when we're, judging ourselves or criticizing ourselves, that's not the universe talking to you. This is about you taking a bold risk this month and going after something you've always wanted in the area of your professional life. Now, for some of you, it is your status in the world, so maybe you want to propose to someone, or maybe you want to approach someone that you've had your eye on for a while. And it's important that you step up and communicate to this person. It could be romantic, it could be professional. Maybe there's someone you want to partner with in business or in your personal life. So the message in here for you is to be bold, to be brave, and to seize the day. Venus enters Cancer on July 3rd. And now you have, the sun and the moon there, Venus is there, and this is very significant. This is, such a huge focus in this area of what you do in the world. And for some of you, you're going to see that your personal reputation becomes public this month. So it's really important that you are being true to yourself, doing what's right for you. Yes, absolutely listening to, other people, family members. You kind of can't get away from it right now with July. It's even more important that you are going after what you desire, because the universe is protecting you. The universe has your back. And if others have let you down, the universe is for you. And that's more important than anything, I think. Now, if it's not intense enough in here this month in July, we're going to throw a Mercury retrograde into the mix. So Mercury will retrograde July 7th through July 31st. Starts out in Leo and then backs into Cancer on the 19th. So you may be rethinking your goals. You could be really reviewing your career, like where it's going, your work, if it's a business you own or organization you work for, even a nonprofit. Where are things going? Where are things going for you? And are you ready to self-correct so that if something needs to change, you want to be ready for that? If you're working with other people and one person isn't working out, how are you going to replace that person? How are you going to maneuver yourself this month with perhaps the curveballs that can be coming your way? Well, they're coming the way for all of us. But for you, it's very public because Cancer and Capricorn rule. Capricorn rules the foundation, and Cancer rules what you do in the world. And so we have the eclipses here now. The Capricorn lunar eclipse is on July 16th. And this is very significant because your avatar, your ruler, Venus, is in direct opposition to Saturn at the time of the lunar eclipse. So this is really important that you are not walking away from yourself because it scares you. Now, I know what it's like to get scared about moving out in a new direction. You know, I was very comfortable doing my astrology and, having everybody just come to me, without really, I had built it up. So it was all just coming to me. It was like all paths lead here. And that was very comfortable. But I had outgrown it because I love to teach. My passion is teaching. I love to teach people how to do it for themselves. And so I shifted and moved out of, being, I guess, really top dog here on YouTube. And, because I'm not able to publish as much as I'd like to because I have an academy, I write courses, I'm a writer too. I love to write. And so it was scary to go, okay, I'm going to, try this and see if other people would like to work with me on this level. And, so it was very scary, making this move from a very secure place where it was all just coming to me, but yet I had outgrown it. I was like, this isn't challenging me enough. And so we need to evolve. The whole reason we're here is to evolve. And so even though we can be really good at something and others can love it, do you love it? Is this what you want to be doing? And that's what the universe is really asking you, Libra, this month, is what you're doing feeding your soul? Or is it time for you to move in a new direction, try something new, and put yourself out there? And I'm so glad I did because I love what I'm doing. I mean, of course, I love doing the astrology, and I love publishing. I also love teaching, and I love writing. And so I love creating courses. And I have a new course coming up here in August, and it's all about teaching people how to thrive on YouTube and couple it with their winning website. And so, my students were asking for me to teach them this. And so that's how the course got born. And I love it. I just love technology. I love helping others grow their businesses, be prosperous. That's my deepest desire, is to teach others how to do it for themselves. So if you're looking for a new direction, have you thought about having your own YouTube channel? Think of what 1,000 loyal subscribers could do for your business. You don't have to have a huge following to be very successful on YouTube. That's what's so amazing. And you can, do really well with 1,000 people. And so perhaps it's your time to take your business onto YouTube, or your nonprofit, or your cause, or, you want to have a new community. This is a wonderful place. I meet some of the most amazing people on the planet. I have met people I just love from around the world. I love all cultures. And so, if you're looking for a new tribe, this is a wonderful way to have a new tribe. And what's cool about YouTube now is you don't even have to come in front of the camera if you don't want to. You can do well, without even being out front here like this. So think about what is your heart's desire this month. Think about what you really want. Because Saturn is asking you this at the time of the Capricorn lunar eclipse. And, this is a time to maybe, complete a relationship or complete something you're doing. Maybe it's time to set a boundary with a family member, someone on your inner circle that has just been not getting it with you, not supporting you. Now, with new people coming in this month, there's going to be this deja vu energy or this near repeat experiences kind of feeling like, okay, I've been here before. I've experienced this before. And that's because of all the retrogrades. There's so many planets that are retrograde, and now Mercury's joined the party, that it has a tendency to bring people around who are very similar to people you know. And that's something to observe as well. Then the Sun enters Leo on July 22nd. This is really good. And then your ruler, Venus, enters Leo on the 27th. And that is about romance and following your heart. And Leo brings the action to the money you make from the business you own or the money you make from the company you work for. And it's your goals. It is your hopes and wishes. It's the tribe you belong to. It is your friends. It's where you hang out or network. And then there is the Leo new moon on July 31st in this area. Now, here in the States, it will be at 8:11 on the West Coast in California, 11:11 here on the East Coast where I am, and then right after midnight on August 1st in Europe. And then Mercury goes direct on the 31st. Now, I love this new moon. It's not an eclipse. And it's a love festival because the sun and the moon are coupled together with your ruler, Venus. And this is an amazing new start for you. So you're getting these starts in the area of your destiny in the world, your reputation in the world, your profession in the world, your career advancement. So this is your time of year, Libra, where you got to go for it. And yes, I know Mercury's retrograde. Oh, you know what? Mercury retrogrades almost 3 months out of the year, if you include the shadow time. If we're going to stop business or not make decisions because Mercury's retrograde, we're only going to function 9 months out of the year? It's ridiculous. So you can make decisions this month. You can start new things. It doesn't, it doesn't mean you have to do everything here in July because the awakening is here in July, and then in late July, August, Mercury is direct. You have this phenomenal new moon in Leo in the area of your hopes and wishes, your goals, sudden breakthroughs, sudden opportunities. And Mars is coupled with Juno, the wife of Jupiter. And they're all in positive energy flow with Jupiter. So Jupiter in the area of communication for you, social media, speaking, writing, teaching, is forming a gorgeous trine, harmonious energy flow to Venus, Sun, Moon, Mars, Juno, in this area of your prosperity, your career growth. And even Venus is in harmony with Chiron in Aries. So that shows me a really deep healing with all of us and a healing in relationships. So if you are having conflict with a family member or your partner or someone in the career area, someone you work with, it's all going to get smoothed over by the end of the month. The eclipses are bringing it to your conscious awareness. The eclipses are bringing it to your awareness so that you can move through the new doors, let go of what's not working anymore. So if there is something about your work that you do that's not satisfying you anymore, here is the time to really think about going in a new direction. And for some of you with the lunar eclipse in the area of your foundation, perhaps you're moving. Maybe you're moving to a new location. Or maybe someone's moving out of the house, like, a child is going off to college. Something is completing in the home. Maybe, you've been building in your house, adding on to your house, and now here in July things are going to finish up in that area, which is really good too. So there's tremendous encouragement in here for you to take a risk, put yourself out there. It's happening with both new moons because with the Cancer solar eclipse, we have Uranus sextile, opportunity. We have to put some effort in, but it's an opportunity at the Cancer solar eclipse. So the universe is again encouraging you to move in a new direction because it's all about your personal growth, your personal development, your career growth, and emotional satisfaction, like being satisfied about the work that you're doing or where it's going and taking a risk. Then by the time you get to the Leo new moon on the 31st and August 1st, Uranus is challenging that new moon. So now the universe is saying, okay, Libra, time's up. You need a new goal. You need a new direction. You need to try something new. You need to be open to the new experience that you're seeking in your life. And you are not to back away from something you deeply desire. If you deeply desire it, that's the universe saying you're on the right path. This is the direction you are to go in. And that is incredibly exciting because this Leo new moon is breathing new life into your projects, into your endeavors. And it's also the start of a new love. This is, has love written all over it. And it's beautiful because, the sun and the moon, the male and the female energy, and Mars and Leo with Juno and Leo, the husband and wife energy or the partnership energy. And, so this energy is, all about true love and being authentic, being bold, being brave, saying how you really feel, and not holding back from how you're really feeling now about your life direction, where it's going. What is this fresh start that you need in your career and what you do in the world? And how can you be more prosperous in what you're doing? And when I say prosperous, it's not just abundance, it's also liking what you're doing, enjoying what you're doing, feeling satisfied that the work you're doing is helping others or contributing to society in some way. So it is about this outward contribution that you're making to the universe, to the world, and the universe. And so this is about doors opening for you in the area of love, in the area of your hopes and wishes, in the area of your goals, your career legacy, your destiny in the world. And there's a big spotlight on you this month. So, be aware that for some of you, your personal reputation is going to be very public this month. And I mean, I know how that feels when you work in front of a camera. Is you just feel like, you're in this glass house and everyone's looking in. So I know how that can feel. But it is important for you to let go of what's not working. So for those of you available for love, open to love, to love someone new, it's on. And especially when that energy moves into Leo on the 22nd, it's really going to heat up for you. And you could be meeting this person right in your tribe, or right where you hang out, right where your group is. It can be through work as well. So you could be connecting to this person through what you do in the world, through your professional life. And this is going to be someone who's really good for you. This is like this soulmate energy where, you're not only physically attracted to them, but there is this deeper spiritual connection to who they are and who they are to you. And it's great. It's awesome. And this is another way, for some of you, maybe, it has more to do with love, that you need to take a risk with love and let new love come into your life and energize you that way and grow you that way. For those of you coupled, if you're finding there is struggle or conflict at the eclipses, particularly the Capricorn one at the 16th, know that it's going to smooth out by July 22nd and then the last 10 days of July. Unless, it's become, the message is you got to move on. Because eclipses are very powerful transits, and they complete things and they begin things. And so for some of you, it may be that you're done there, in that relationship, in living with that person, that the relationship needs to change. The structure of the relationship needs to change in some way for you. That's the hand of God. When something like that happens at eclipses, that is the universe nudging you out of a situation that's no longer working for you. You want to be available to this new love energy that's coming in here for you at the end of July and all of August. And you can't do that if you're hanging on to something that's not working. And that will be shown to you this month, is if you're hanging on to anything that's not working, then it's just gonna fizzle out. It's just you're gonna be really dissatisfied. So let go of what's not serving you. Be bold, be brave, seize the day. You got this. Now, career is like off the charts here. Like it is just woo, over the moon. And this is very exciting what's happening in your career. And this can be you moving up in what you're doing. It can be starting something new, a new project, a new endeavor, a new path, a new direction you're going in. It's very exciting what's happening for you here in July and August. Go for it. This, the universe wants you to know you have your own, Libra has their own guardian angel sitting right on your shoulder, sitting right here, talking to you, guiding you, telling you to go for it. Don't look back at this time and say, oh, shoulda, coulda, woulda. No, you got to do it. You got to do it. You need to do this. Money looks amazing, especially when you get to the latter part of the month. You're going to find that prosperity is increasing for you. Money is flowing in for you. And especially going into August, just amazing. A new start with your prosperity and abundance. So exciting. Now, the health is something you definitely want to be paying attention to, because we have Neptune over there. And, Neptune. Although Neptune is harmonious with these moons this month. With the Cancer solar eclipse, it is trining it, harmonious energy flow. With the Capricorn lunar eclipse, it's sextile, opportunity. So it is better this month with the moons than it is here in June, challenging everything, not knowing what to believe. And I mean, as far as like the media, but also can happen in our personal lives. And so it is better, but it is important that you are taking really good care of you and loving you properly, loving you, being loving with you. Because when our health is not working, that means something's going on with us, that we're ignoring something in our relationships, or we're working too much, we're not listening. So it's really important that you are, the body is the messenger. What is your body telling you? Now, one of the messages in here this month is to slow down and heal the body during that Cancer Capricorn cycle. So, yes, it's time for you to go after what you want, but you don't have to rush anything. There's no hurry. This is a month of awakening for you. Like, oh, this is what I need to be doing, or I'm going down this path. I'm going to try this in my business, my career. Because you have August and the rest of the year to work all this through and move it forward into 2020. Spiritually, this is another strong month for all of us to be listening, taking that time, get out into nature, especially here in the Northern Hemisphere. It's summer. And so this is the time of year where we can be outside a lot. And, I love forest bathing, being in the forest, and the smell of the flowers and the birds and the animals and the trees and whatever works for you, whether it's the ocean or a lake or a river. Find that sacred space and allow the universe to heal you, encourage you, and so forth. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and subscribing, Libra. You totally rock. And I have a new course coming, and if you'd like to join my free webinar, you get my gift, the Love Your Biz program, just for signing up. It's a $77 value, and that link is in the Show More section below. It's also up in the cards, that little eye up there, or at the end of the video in the annotations. And you can also just go to my website and sign up there. And we're going to have a great time together. It is going to be a blast, and I'm going to teach you the technology, and you're going to get hands-on training. It's very exciting, and I would love to see you there. So until next time, Libra, seize the day. You got this.